Welcome to TTSU. I'm your host, Donald Turner, and my co-host, Isaac Holt. Isaac, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How you doing, Don?
All right, Isaac, let's just get right straight to it. What's network marketing?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Network marketing first started out. It's actually an industry that's been around about 50 years. And it started out, a lot of people know it by the acronym MLM, was multi-level marketing. And it was created, like I said, over 50 years ago. And primarily, the primary purpose for it is to allow people to be able to market services and products through word of mouth. And at the same time, be able to be compensated for their work, their efforts. A better example is when you take advertising dollars for a company. Instead of a company taking their advertising dollars and making a huge budget for a real powerful commercial, which they're not sure what their returns will be, a company can take that same advertising dollars and put it into the efforts of people that are speaking to people about the product or the services of that company. And that way they're able to be able to actually pay when they're able to make a profit. So what it allows people to do is have the power of being able to network through word of mouth, being able to take a product or service and move it through from person to person or from community to community to across the globe, at the same time to earn a lot of money. When I say substantially, some of the incomes in network marketing is powerful.
Hmm. Well, what's the pyramid scheme?
Well, the pyramid scheme, and I'm glad you brought that question up, because when people look at MLM progressing, or as we call transitioning into network marketing, it's got some old baggage, as we kind of say, that's come a long ways with it. And that is that word, it's a pyramid, the pyramid scheme. And primarily, the United States government states that a illegal pyramid, which is what you're referring to, that's the proper term, is actually the products, let's say money being transferred without any products or services being transferred from one another to, let's just say you and me and 100 people decided just to get together, and you go get two and I get two and everybody gets two. And we just exchange money. I said, well, bring your two people with $500, and you're going to have in 30 days another $1,000 or so. And there's no real product there. There's no service there, any durable goods or anything. So that's what makes pyramiding illegal, or people say, it's a pyramid scheme, because there's no real product. But network marketing, most companies are 99.9% of them have real legitimate products or not, from your juices to your nutritional products to actually the internet, where there are products that they can download and be able to use on a daily basis.
Great. Could you explain, most people don't really understand what residual income is.
Okay.
And could you just spell it out for us?
Okay, well, the easiest way to first say it is that it's really doing the job right, Don, one time, getting it right one time. I'll give you an example. I grew up in a music family. My father's name is Red Holt, Isaac Red Holt. He's a very famous international jazz drummer,
Yeah.
And of course, when we were growing up, they recorded many hits, and those records are still being played today. And they were able to, they recorded those records down one time, but as they play, there are always what they call royalties. And every time those records are played, they're paid. And that check comes from BMI or ASCAP. These are the ones that cut the check and monitor the airplay. So network marketing allows people to actually have a hit record. Everybody can't have a hit record, but it's like having your own hit record, because you're able to do the job one time and be able to be paid month after month after month, year after year after year for doing the job right one time. It's a totally amazing opportunity for people when they really fully grasp it and understand it, and it can ignite a person's life financially.
So what you're saying is Red Holt still has a soulful strut.
He still has a soulful strut. Yes, he does. He's a good soulful strut. He's a very, very soulful man.
Yeah, okay. So why network marketing?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Network marketing allows people the opportunity from all walks of life It doesn't discriminate. In this day and era we live in, unfortunately, there's a lot of barriers. People are screened out due to the color of their skin still, due to the foundations of their educations. Maybe you didn't grow up on the uptown part of a city, and you're in the low downtown part, or the low part of town, or you just didn't have a great education. You might not have a college degree, and we know these things are really important nowadays. And people use those to determine where you're going to either work for employment, or probably even where you're going to live. Some of your communities where you're able to live in will determine sometimes your background and your education. But network marketing doesn't discriminate. It doesn't look for that. The average person has a playing field. The average person can come from any walk of life and have the same playing field and the same opportunity as everybody. And that's what makes it so powerful. If you really want to change where you at today, you can grab network marketing and just, it'll take you straight to the top. And that's what makes network marketing so powerful. It's the great opportunity, as I say, for people to have a B plan. People are doing other things like investing and doing real estate buying and remodeling homes. All that's great. But that residual through network marketing, you can't beat it, Don.
Well, one would think that network marketing would be done through the internet. So how powerful is the internet?
Wow, Don, the internet is it's so powerful. I mean, we throw out the names, MySpace, we can throw out YouTube, Google's, Yahoo. These are companies that have come on in the last 10 years and have just went straight to the top when it comes to sales and exposure. Everybody's at home, primarily nowadays on the computer, Don. So what better way to market a product or a service than on the internet? And so many people are just streaming, just searching, and just flying through the web every day looking for just any and everything. You can find it on the web.
But what if a person doesn't have a computer at home, doesn't have the internet? Would it be possible for them to run a business on the internet without a computer?
Absolutely. Well, we always recommend to people all the time that do not let that stop you from starting a home-based business, especially from the internet, because you have your public libraries that they make it very easy and accessible for people to come to the Chicago Public Library to be able to access the computers. As a matter of fact, I've various times when my whole internet system was down, I actually frequently went to my neighborhood public library. And so I tell people, you do not have to have a computer or be on the internet to start a home-based business. Using the internet, eventually, with the type of residual commissions that they can make, they will soon be on the internet and have their own computers, trust me. But they don't have to have one. Public libraries are fine.
Okay. Now, we know TPSU is an acronym. So exactly what is TPSU?
Well, TPSU stands for the Perfect Startup, Don, and it was conceived with the idea of the founder of the company had been in many, many other businesses before, and he's a very successful business owner. And what he found out is that there were a lot of businesses and companies that were starting up, but when people were going into those businesses, they have to have what we call the requirements, the monthly requirements to do the business were kind of high, $200 something, $300 something to join the business opportunity. Some were all the way up to like $900 something, and the everyday person just doesn't have that type of money where they're able to come up and join, start a home-based business like that. Even though these businesses may be good businesses, they just don't have that type of money. So TPSU, the Perfect Startup, which is what it's for, which it stands for, it was to give people the opportunity to start with minimal capital, but at the same time, too, be able to leverage themselves into any financial opportunity that they may want to go to.
Well, with this TPSU, would this be helpful to a church organization, things like that?